All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Enigma. I'm a variety streamer on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Hope you're having a great day so far. Hope your week started off well. I'm doing pretty well myself. We are going to get started here, going into our good game here. We're playing Persona 3 Reload. If you're new here, even if you're not new here and you've not yet done it, I would appreciate the support with a teleport. I would appreciate the support with follows on Twitch and Twitter. I'd also absolutely love it if you would do me the favor and the honor, if going to the wrong floor, of subscribing on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, I would appreciate you giving me a like there, smashing that like button, commenting, sharing my stuff also really helps. I'm doing my best to get to 500 YouTube subs by the end of the year, and I need a lot of help with that, guys. I need your help. So whatever you can do to help me with that, please do. I would greatly appreciate that. So we are playing Persona 3 Reload. This is my first time playing Reload, technically, this far. My backlog is huge of games, and this was one of them. I have played Persona 3 before, but I have not played Beat and Reload, so we're going to do that and have ourselves a good old time while doing it. Okay. Okay. There's my nose. Yeah, 2 misses in a row. It sucks. About time. Two down. Let's get going. All right, doing this here. Ooh, there's a rare one. Let's see if we can whip his ass. We can get that one. That's worth a lot of XP.
Hey, let's get the jump.
A rare shadow. Let's take it out here and now.
These 2 in a row. Oh, if it's raged, it probably won't run away. Excellent.
Well done. Let's continue exploring.
A lot of good XP with that one.
Let's keep on exploring.
Good going, baby.
Best to stay on your toes here.
For some reason, we don't have Iori. He is playing hooky this time. I don't know why. But that's okay. Yeah, I see it.
Three targets. They're weak, so let's finish them quick.
Good. Got one of them down.
Enemy eliminated. You've been knocked down. Get up quickly.
Too slow.
Successful dodge from Akihiko. Impressive as always.
Saw that coming.
Successful dodge from Akihiko. Impressive as always.
Ow.
Takeba's down. She needs backup. Akihiko took out one target.
Yep.
You won. Now let's move on.
Went off without a hitch. Let's get going.
Okay, so we did that. I'm trying to get folks leveled up. Iori's not here, so we can't. Oh, there's another rare one.
Hey, isn't that one different from the others?
Yeah, it sure as hell is. Can barely see, get there, huh? There we go.
You're in luck. That's not an enemy you see often.
We're in luck, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Really? Shit.
The enemy's almost half.
Yeah, well, almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, so... Scheiße.
Okay, let's keep on exploring.
Let's keep on exploring and keep on leveling up, boy. That's what we're doing now. No one down here. There we go.
All right, we have the advantage. There.
One down.
Nicely done. Enemy eliminated.
Good.
If I finish the enemy.
That one must have boosted defense. Yep. That one's got a boosted attack. Let's take it down.
2 enemies remaining. You can do it. Talk about finish the enemy.
Ah! There we go.
Well done. Let's continue exploring. Okay, let's keep on exploring.
I would agree. There we go.
3 targets. They're weak, so let's finish them quick. Nicely done. Enemy eliminated.
Nice, Akihiko. He's gotten a lot better since we've leveled him up, got him some new weapons and armor, I tell you.
I'm freezing.
Good.
Nicely done. Enemy eliminated.
There we go. Good.
All right, you won. Great work out there. All right.
Keep on leveling up, baby.
Okay, let's head out.
Let's head out. Look at that. How can I miss it that many times? Yep, don't worry.
Even if we're able to
I'll
catch
find a
the
way.
stairs, we should try to take out as many enemies as we can.
I know, that's what we're doing.
Wouldn't it be better to... Pay attention next time.
There we go. Good job.
Nothing like a
Now
real
let's move
fight.
on.
Went off without a hitch. Let's get going.
Okay, this is the floor we were grinding on yesterday afternoon.
There's a shadow.
Focus. Akihiko took out one target. Akihiko's down. Someone do something. That was close.
Good.
Pretty good hit.
Excellent. Talking about dog food.
Good.
Nicely done. Enemy eliminated.
There we go.
Well done. Let's continue exploring.
That was a horrible one. Horrible.
Alright, let's get moving.
All right. Heading up this way.
Shadow spotted.
I see him. We're gonna hit him in the back and kill it.
Now's our chance.
How's everyone feeling?
Like crap. No, I'm just kidding. Everything's great. Ah, she missed. Now I feel like crap. At least we got one down.
Took out one target.
Pretty good hit.
Wasn't that good.
Akihiko's speed was reduced. Focus.
Good.
Nicely done. Enemy eliminated. Akihiko's speed was reduced.
That one's down.
Nicely done. Enemy eliminated. Akihiko's speed was reduced.
It's alright. He's fine.
You won. Now let's move on.
That's better.
All right.
Alright, here we go. What you got going on there? I don't even know. 827, 338. We're going to level up. And I'm going to get on to Iori for not being here, because we are undermanned. Turn around. There we go. Just like that. Nice.
Enemy eliminated. Good. That's one less kill. Akihiko took out one target.
Let's do it.
Just like we planned.
Or something like that.
Good teamwork, everyone. Now on to the next.
Shoulder drop.
There's a shadow.
Very good. You figured it out. Takiba.
There's 4 of them. They have numbers, but you can act first. Focus. Akihiko took out one target.
Oh! Well, it was up with that power.
Takeba finished the enemy.
And we got it. Hey, Grizzled Entertainment. Everything's going great. Thank you for the alert, sweetie. How are you doing today, Grizzled Entertainment? We're having a good time. Justice is served. Shuffle time. Give that to me.
This is over.
That's right. Get those tiki bishops down. Those bastards. She's... Old Desi Dish is in... well, she's on the train to Chicago right now.
There's 4 of them. They have numbers, but you can act first.
Okay, good.
Enemy down. Not bad, Akihiko. Enemy down. Not bad, Akihiko. The enemy's down. Good hit. Akihiko took out 1 target.
What are we doing, yo? Resist. Oh, they're all getting back up.
Good. That's 1 less to worry about.
Yep.
You won. Now let's move on.
That worked out. XP, baby. I want all of the XP. Give me all of it, please.
Let's keep on exploring.
Let's keep on, because I need the dang for certain. I need to make sure that we are doing our thing here with the frickin' levels up.
Takeba, finish the enemy. I count 3 enemies. Stay alert.
Okay. Oh yeah, since I got him new weapons and got him a couple levels up, he's doing a lot better.
Eliminated.
He's actually a stronger fighter now than the main character, which I did not expect.
Just 1 target left. Finish this. You won. Let's move on. Alright, let's get moving.
He is doing a lot better than he was, so I'm definitely happy about that. For those who are wondering, I have not played the reload version like I am right now. I touched on it when it first came out, but I wasn't streaming it, and then of course, you know, other games come out and other things happen, and you get all you get all busy and start playing other games. Good.
Good. That's 1 less to worry about.
Oh, his attack is up. No. Yeah, got you there. Now your defense is up. Are you gonna shock somebody? Okay, well you're going to. Yep, that's what I thought would happen. There we go, baby. Akihiko.
That's 1 less to worry. You
There
won.
we go.
Now let's move on.
I will definitely take it.
Alright then, moving on.
And we should be getting closer to a level up. Yeah, I get sidetracked by a lot of other stuff, so when I stream something, at least that way I'm not as sidetracked, you know? In fact, when I'm having a good time with a game like I am with this one right now, I actually end up wanting to play it when I'm not on stream, but I don't do it. I stick with waiting so I can make sure I stream everything that I play in this game. Hi. Nope. Nope. Yep, now you're dead.
We got the advantage.
Got one down.
Good. That's 1 less to worry about.
It can be hard when you're really enjoying a game, and then all of a sudden something else comes out you really want to play, and then you have to kind of be careful. Thought so.
Nicely done. Enemy eliminated. Pretty good.
Well, now Akiko should take it down because it was enraged. There we go. But without Iori, we are short-handed here, so trying to get what I can. Ooh, that's a big one. Okay, I know what's going to happen with this one. It should be Hulk Hogan. Let me tell you something, brother.
This is going to be a tough fight. This is our we're on a roll. Here we go.
I've been waiting. Everyone, follow my lead.
That's right, brother.
You won. Now let's move on.
That wasn't odd at all.
All right, who's next?
Brother. He didn't hardly hit us at all, which is good because we figured out his weakness early.
There's 4 of them. They have numbers, but let's snap first.
Good.
That's one less to worry about.
Too slow.
Good. That's one less to worry about.
Okay. Which one's got the attack up? It's that one. There we go.
Nicely done. Enemy eliminated.
Won that one
You won.
fair and square.
Great work out there.
All right, who's next?
But yeah, I get when I'm streaming something, at least then I know I can play. You know, I'll play it and not have to worry about getting sidetracked. At least till Borderlands 4 comes out. All promises are off once Borderlands 4 comes out.
Pay attention next time. Talking about finish the enemy.
Good.
Nicely done. Enemy eliminated.
Nothing here is got their attack raised, so I think we're okay.
2 enemies remaining. You can do it.
Dang it. Almost.
Nicely done. Enemy eliminated.
Really?
Excellent. Talking about your attack.
63 for him. 470. We should be able to squeeze this one more level up out of this dip into Tartarus for certain. We should at least get Takuba and yeah, we should at least get her up 1-2 because she's right there. She's right there, brother. We already beat the Hulkster once. Ooh, he doesn't want any part of us. The thing is, I don't see why they're so worried about fighting us. They actually do damage. It's not like we're one-shot and everything. But hey, whatever helps them sleep at night, I guess. Yep. Good.
That's one less to worry about.
Defense is up on that one, so let's take this one out. Oop, or try to. Yep.
Nicely done. Enemy eliminated.
Okay, good. He's actually enraged, so this is good.
Just one target left. Finish.
When they're enraged, their defense goes way down, so we can actually do a much better job of taking them out.
All right then. Moving on.
Moving on up. Where's it? But I can definitely see how Akihiko now it can be a really strong fighter. He wasn't really before, but we didn't have him with new equipment. And he was level 14 when we got him, and now he's level, like, almost 19, I think.
There's 4 of them. They have numbers, but you can act first. All right, one down. Takuma, finish the enemy.
Okay.
3 enemies. Stay alert. Nicely done. Enemy eliminated.
That's not the one I wanted to fight, but whatever.
You dodged it. Well done.
At least we got one down. One more to go. There we go.
Now let's move on.
There we go. Level up.
All right, who's next?
Level up for the main character. Who I've cleverly named Enigma. Here's Hulk Hogan.
The enemy's strong. This is going to be a tough fight.
Nice one, leader.
Getting our turn at bat. Now we're in the big leagues. That's a theme song from the Jeffersons.
Care of this.
Just because it's a theme song don't make it not true. Nice. Shuffle time. Oh yeah, give me that.
Just like we planned.
Let's do the same thing for our next fight.
Apparently, Takuba didn't level up there, so she's close enough. She should be. That's right. It was Hollywood Hogan, brother. And there's another Hollywood Hogan right here. Let me tell you something, Mean Gene.
This is our chance. I have to do this.
No, you don't. Just shoot. Oh, brother. Pasta Mania running wild. Hell yeah. There's Takiba's level up.
I think I'm getting stronger.
I know you're getting stronger.
Let's do the same thing for our next fight.
That's right, brother. Let's do the same thing for our next fight. Assuming we're fighting Hollywood Hogan again, brother.
Three targets.
Okay.
So let's finish them quick.
Good.
Hiko took out one target.
Whoop.
Excellent. Talk about dodge speed. Excellent. Talking about dodge speed.
Oh, that's not really what I wanted to do, but hey, whatever. Now we're good.
Hiko took out one target. Excellent. Talking about dodge speed.
It's hard to take her seriously when she's got a bright green bow that shoots out suction cups. But whatever.
All right then. Moving on.
Bright brother. Stats wise, 1800. Akihiko is very close to a level up. Come on, throw away, boy. There we go.
Pay attention next time. Akihiko took out one target. You dodged it. Well done. Two enemies remaining. You can do it. You dodged it. Well done. And again.
Okay, he missed.
Akihiko took out one target.
Good.
All right, you won. Great work out there.
Huh.
That was a good workout.
Is that what you think? Because to me it was easy, but then again, we're trying to keep him easy so we can level up.
One enemy. It's no match for you.
Yeah.
I feel sick.
Akihiko's been poisoned. Can anyone cure him?
He doesn't need to be cured. We're fine. Got it.
Alright, let's get moving. Alright, we have the advantage. 3 left. Talk about finish the enemy.
Okay.
Successful dodge from Akihiko. Impressive as always. Nicely done. Enemy eliminated.
Nice.
Took out one target. You won. Now let's move on.
Okay, not bad. Come on, you know I want the XP.
Okay, let's keep on exploring.
Let's do that, brother. So if you've never played a Persona game before, the best way I can put it is it's kind of 3 games in one. On one side, you are definitely... It's a turn-based JRPG, as we're seeing right now. The Personas become like Pokemon. So, it's also part Pokemon. And then, after that, it's also like a slice of life high school dating simulator, so. And all 3 work hand in hand with each other in some way, or some form or fashion. And that's the way Persona games work, you know. Oh, the defense is up on that one. Yep. It's alright.
Takeba finished the enemy. Good. That's one less to worry about.
Defense up.
Excellent. You avoided it. All right, you won. Great work out there.
In fact, I know a lot of people who consider
Okay, let's keep on exploring.
these Shin Megami Tensei games, which is Persona is is really an offshoot of those games. The Shin Megami Tensei would call it like Gothic Pokemon because it's got all these weird and oddball looking creatures. They're not cute and cuddly the way that most Pokemon are. They're very odd.
Great target. They're weak, so let's finish them quick. Takeba finished the enemy.
Good.
Nicely done. Enemy eliminated.
Takeba, we gotta have a discussion about your
Akihiko's speed was reduced.
anything with Akihiko. That's better.
You won. Now let's move on.
Bet your ass. There's Akihiko's level up.
Went off without a hitch.
Let's take a look here. We are now 1659. Akihiko is 1578. So they'll level up around the same time.
Akihiko took out one target. Akihiko took out one target. Enemy down. Not bad.
There you go.
Akihiko took out one target. There's one target left. Finish this. Well done. Let's continue exploring.
Money. If you got the money, honey, I got the time.
That was a good workout.
Something like that. Is that what, if that's what you want to call it? If that's what you want to call it. I don't know if I would call it a good workout, but I would. We're gonna call. We could be out in your driveway right now. You might be in great personal danger.
Takeba finished the enemy.
There's a different things remind me of Saturday Night Live sketches, and one of the ones that I remember that's like, there's a couple that I remember that I quote all the time that are very obscure. Asshole. And one of them that I just was thinking about was Christopher Walken's Psychic Friends Network. And
Successful dodge from Akihiko.
if you've ever seen the comedian Jay Moore Moore's Christopher Walken impression is like, he does Walken better than Walken does Walken a lot of the time. But it's just him with these psychics, like, we're your psychic friends, and we're gonna be here to help you, and we might pick up your phone, because we could be calling you. And it just, the whole freaking thing was hilarious, because it's, you know, Jay Moore doing the best Christopher Walken impression on the entire planet. I really like that. It's so obscure, too. I don't even know if you can find it anywhere, except if you subscribe to Peacock or something.
Pay attention next time. There's 3 left. Talk about finish the enemy.
It's like a one that I love that is so obscure is The Juice. There was an old, it made it like 3 weeks in a row or something, where
Nicely done. Enemy eliminated.
it's these guys that are in this
You can do it.
I think it's a Greek restaurant, and these folks are like, they're eating there like, oh my god, this is so good. I need to go get some more juice, you know, to dip it in. And so they would go up to the counter to get more juice to dip their gyro in, or whatever it is they were eating. And the guy would go over to the counter and go, "You like the juice, eh? Juice is good. Yeah, I get you more juice." And that's it made it like 3 weeks in a row they kept doing that, and it was just so stupid, but it stuck with me. So
We have the advantage.
when I first started dating my girlfriend, I you like the juice, eh? And she was like, "What the hell are you talking about?" And I had to show it to her, the sketch, and she goes, "Oh, okay, now I get it." Because it's just so stupid, but here we are, you know.
Went off without a hitch. Let's
Sure,
get going.
sure did, yeah.
All right, we have the advantage. Hey, don't dodge it. Akihiko took out 1 target.
Yeah, attack is up on this one. Nice.
Talk about finish the enemy. 2 enemies remaining. You can do it. Nicely done. Enemy eliminated. And again. Well done. Let's continue exploring.
All right, yeah, I've got a cramp in my lower back there. Nothing about that.
There's 4 left.
Down 3 of them.
One less to worry about.
It feels sick.
Yeah, well.
Saw that coming.
Successful dodge from Akihiko. Impressive as always.
Cool. Got it. Okay.
Alright, let's get moving.
It's interesting that we have like a short sword too as our main weapon. But I guess that's nothing crazy. If I'm not mistaken, Persona 5, the main character uses daggers of some sort.
Talk about finish the enemy. Nicely done. Enemy eliminated. Excellent. Takeba dodged the attack. Akihiko took out one target.
Too slow.
Successful dodge from Akihiko. Impressive as always.
Now where to strike? Won
Well
that
done.
one fair and
Let's
square.
continue exploring. Alright then, moving on.
All right then, moving on. Dang. What I'm gonna do for lunch today? I hadn't even thought about it. There's another Hulk Hogan. NW Hogan, brother. Here we are.
This will be a difficult battle. Stay focused. This is our sorry.
One step at a time. Get him.
Hopefully this will do it. Definitely want the XP. XP or money.
Like we'll be needing a 10 count. Good teamwork, everyone.
Yeah.
To the next.
On to the next. We did it. Oh, hi, Whiskey. You scratching yourself? You got an itch? Whiskey's got an itch. Good boy. Of course, he has hair all over him, so that's probably why he gets itches. Do it.
That certainly went well.
Let's see how much progress we're making here. Okay, we're making progress. But staying on top of the levels up and everything there we go. Really helps.
There's 4 of them. You can have numbers, but you can act first. There's 3 left. Talk about finish the enemy. I count 3 enemies. Stay alert.
That's right.
Akihiko took out one target. Focus.
Oh, well, that was dumb. Oh well.
Now let's move on.
Went off without a hitch. Let's get going.
Four enemies. They're weak, but they have numbers. Takeba finished the enemy. Ooh, that was close.
Yeah, it was.
You avoided it. Nicely done. Enemy eliminated. Akihiko took out one target. Just one target left. Finish this.
Finish a Bauer.
You won. Now let's move on.
All right then, moving on.
Da 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 da. I don't even know what I'm making for dinner tonight either. But then again, I don't know what time my girlfriend's getting home because she's at a trade show today.
They're scoring. They have numbers, but you can act first. Enemy down. Not bad, Akihiko. Akihiko took out one target. Akihiko took out one target. Akihiko took out one target.
He sure did.
Takeba dodged the attack.
Focus.
All right, you won. Great work out there.
Great work.
Okay, let's keep on exploring.
Lots. I don't know what I'm gonna do for lunch today, though. Cans of soup in there. I don't mind this route because Akihiko takes those little guys down quickly.
Enemy down. Not bad, Akihiko. Akihiko took out one target. Enemy down. Not bad, Akihiko. Akihiko took out one target. Nicely done. Enemy eliminated. You won. Now let's move on.
It's only a dream. Okay, we did that.
All right, let's get moving.
But I remember, I got the first two Personas on the PlayStation 1 over there. And Persona 1 was kind of difficult. Not kind of difficult, it was difficult to get into.
Targets. They're weak, so let's finish them quick.
we'll take that one out.
Akihiko took out one target.
Good. As long as he's enraged, I don't have to worry about him very much.
Impressive as always. Akihiko took out one target.
There we go.
You won. Now let's move on.
Went off without a hitch. Let's get going.
Okay. Yep, he's gonna run away.
We have the advantage. They're hardly a threat.
Focus. Hit. One more. Alright, attempt.
Yeah, go get him. Money. You got the money, honey. I got the time.
And that's how it's done.
That certainly went well.
Or something. Yeah. I'm going to... There we go.
Pay attention next time.
Akihiko took out one target.
Oh, that's defense. His defense is up. I didn't even look. Yep, good.
Excellent. Hakuba dodged the attack.
His attack is up too, though, so...
Excellent. Hakuba dodged the attack. Nicely done. Enemy eliminated. Two enemies remaining. You can do it. Nicely done. Enemy eliminated.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Good.
All right, you won. Great work out there.
Okay, let's keep on exploring.
Keep on exploring, boy. Oh my gosh. I promised my girlfriend this week I would make fresh ramen at some point. I say fresh ramen, but actual, ramen instead of just the instant ramen. But I don't know if I can get that stuff at our local store or not. I have to look.
Akihiko took out one target. Two enemies remaining. You can do it.
Good.
Nicely done. Enemy eliminated.
That's fine. Poison will go off here.
All right, you won. Great work out there.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I'm going to make the noodles fresh, but I need to, because I can't, I'm bad enough at noodles as it is, but going and getting some stuff and making an actual broth and that kind of stuff.
Numbers, but you can act first.
But I don't know what time she's going to be home today, so I don't know if it'll be today.
Talk about finish the enemy.
Ha! What's the point of having an extra hit if you don't hit?
That was close.
Excellent. Talking about dodge the attack.
Tonight might be cheap-ass pizza night, just simply because I don't know when she's getting home.
Nicely done. Your enemy eliminated.
I'm assuming it's going to be around her normal time, but it's hard to say.
Enemies remaining. You can do it.
Might as well take it down.
Took out one target.
Focus.
Well done.
Like a real
Let's
fight.
continue exploring.
Okay, let's keep on exploring.
Coulda. There we go.
Akihiko took out one target.
Akihiko has like no dodging ability whatsoever.
Akihiko's been poisoned. Can anyone cure him? Well done. Let's continue exploring.
Alright, let's get moving.
Alright, this is a good... Okay, let's see.
Enemy down. Not bad, Akihiko. Akihiko took out one target. Good. That's one less to worry about.
And he takes all three of them out by himself. I'm all about that.
I got hit.
All right, you won. Great work out there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep on exploring.
Alright. Yep, now's our chance.
I feel sick.
Yeah, it's alright, not a big deal. It's only delayed 13 minutes. That's kind of nuts.
Alright, let's get moving.
See that nothing can ever be easy, can it, hon? It just everything's got to be some sort of frickin' issue or something. So she's not even at the show yet. She's supposed to be going. She's going to a trade show. She's not able to do it right now. We do have the advantage. There we go.
Talk about finish the enemy. Good. That's one less to worry about.
Takiba, we need to have a serious discussion about your ability to hit.
Two enemies remaining. You can do it. Nicely done. Enemy eliminated.
There we go.
All right, you won. Great work out there.
Alright then, moving on.
Yeah, da da do 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 do. And yeah, let's go north. We've been kind of BSing here. Where are we at? 11:29. Not too bad. Yeah, Persona was really.
Three targets. They're weak, so let's finish them quick.
Let's see. Basically, there was a lot of companies that were out there to bring out something to do until Final Fantasy VII came out.
I'm freezing.
Final Fantasy VII was a really big deal to Sony, and it was a really big deal to,
Eliminated.
RPG fans. So in the meantime, though, a lot of companies were too frozen. Oh, she's back. And she missed. And one of the games that was released as a, hey, we know you want something to do until Final Fantasy VII comes out, was the original Persona. The problem is with the original Persona was it was a very rough game. It was, it had you do things that let you do things you shouldn't have been able to do, which made the game hard to play. So it was, mechanically, it had a lot of issues.
Enemy down. Not bad, Akihiko. Akihiko took out one target. Akihiko took out one target. Akihiko took out one target. You won. Now let's move on.
And they did bring out one of the rarest games on the PlayStation 1. They brought out a sequel. This is the funny thing, though, is that when they do... they tend to release Persona games in two at a time. Or, I'm sorry. Wait, what?
They're short. They have numbers, but you can act first.
Let me go see if that was somebody at the door. I am expecting something, but... Alright, come on. Looks like a salesman, so he can stay out there all he wants to. I never liked Salesman. But he's just doing a job, too. Alright, anything here? No. But anyway, they bring up Personas. Every Persona game has 2 entries to it, is what I was trying to say. You want to come back up here? Come over here, Whisk. Come over here. Come on. Come on. Come back up. There you go. Good boy. But when they released Persona 2 here, they released the second one. Eternal Punishment, I think it was. Or Eternal Sin. I can't remember what it was called.
That was a good workout.
Yeah, it sure was. So they brought that one out here, and then I want to say they brought them out like remakes for the PSP, Persona 1 and Persona 2. But again, they're difficult mechanically. I mean, they're better versions. Don't get me wrong, but I just remember the first one being very difficult mechanically to get into because it was not as simple as, wasn't as user friendly as JRPGs would become. I guess I should look to see when that package is coming. There will be a package coming probably this week that I'm going to have to sign for. But, I need to see when it's due in. Mm-hmm. We do not have an estimated release or estimated delivery date yet, so I just have to be careful. Watch.
Okay, let's keep on exploring.
Let's keep on exploring.
They shouldn't be a problem.
Takiba can't take those out. She does alright on that though. Take that out.
Good. That's one less to worry about.
You think you can hit me?
Okay. There we go. There you go, Takiba.
One less to worry about. Well done. Let's continue exploring.
Yes, yes.
Okay, let's keep on exploring.
Okay. So, but there were other games they brought out too. There was Beyond the Beyond. There was Suikoden, the original one. Wild Arms is probably the one that is probably most well known.
There's 4 of them. They have numbers, but you can act first. That's an enemy down. Good job, Takiba.
This could be.
Good. That's one less to worry about.
Let's see what happens here.
One target.
Go get him.
Doesn't look like we'll be needing a 10 count.
Ah.
That certainly went well.
Yes, it did. Thousand. Okay. Yeah, we're doing all right here. We're doing exactly what I wanted to do. We're building up Akihiko. He'll be level 20. He's going to be higher level than Iori. Yeah, he will be. And it's your fault, Iori. You should be here.
There's four of them. I have numbers, but you can act first.
Damn.
Akihiko took out one target.
There we go.
Talk about finish the enemy.
Better watch out.
Better not cry. Better not pout. I'm telling you why.
2 enemies remaining. You can do it. Nicely done. Enemy eliminated. All right, you won. Great work out there.
That was a good workout.
Yeah, it sure was. Remember they had a magic carrot and some mobs that stole your stuff in Wild Arms. Wild Arms was a it was a role-playing game that kind of had a American Western flair to it.
There's 4 of them. I have numbers, but you can act first.
Had a great opening song. I remember that opening anime song. That was really good.
The enemy's down. Nicely done. Enemy eliminated. Akihiko took out one target. Akihiko took out one target.
Get him. And they've made several Wild Arms games since. I think my favorite was Wild Arms 3, quite honestly.
Let's do the same thing for our next fight.
That's a good idea. Once we get our characters up to the next levels up, I think we're going to be good to pop out and go to the next day of Shul.
Now's our chance.
Akihiko took out one target. Akihiko took out one target. Enemy down. Not bad, Akihiko.
That's what Akihiko does.
That was close.
Well done.
Easy peasy.
Let's continue exploring.
More XP has been procured.
All right, who's next?
Who's next? I got next. I'm gonna take them out. What I'm gonna do? Quaker oats, and diabetes, and things like that.
There's four of them. I have numbers, but you can act first. Akihiko took out one target. Akihiko took out one target.
Nice.
Akihiko took out one target. All right, you won. Great work out there.
Give me the yen. I still want to start getting some of those doohickeys that they're 500,000 yen each, but they prevent all status changes. I think that would be kind of nice to have for a couple of characters.
We got the upper hand.
What's next?
Good. That's one less to worry about.
Okay.
Nicely done. Enemy eliminated.
Yeah, I'm good at that.
Excellent. Takeba dodged the attack.
Good. And then Takiba missed, because of course she does.
Nicely done. Enemy eliminated. You dodged it. Well done. Well done.
Like a real
Let's
fight.
continue exploring.
Go.
All right, who's next?
Who's next? But I remember that like year or so, because they were it was supposed to be out at a certain point, and it ended up not coming out until September of '97, I think. Might be wrong about that. I know it was September,
I have numbers, but you can act first.
but everyone was kind of jockeying for position to get a game out there that they didn't want to compete with Final Fantasy, so to speak, as much as they wanted to
I count 3 enemies. Stay alert. Nicely done. Enemy
defense up on being there, the Final Fantasy craze. I feel like I'm about Here we go.
You won. Now let's move on.
Shuffle time. Shuffle time.
Went off without a hitch. Let's get going.
Nowadays, everyone's trying to compete with each other. Final Fantasy is no longer... I mean, it's still probably the most recognizable name in Japanese role-playing games, but I don't know if it's... Square managed to do a lot of damage to the brand with bad installments,
So let's finish them quick.
which led me to say yesterday, and I do believe it to be true, is that...
Good. That's one less to worry about. Excellent. Takeba dodged the attack.
Persona's a better... Geez, I can't even think what I'm trying to say. That Persona's a better JRPG series right now than Final Fantasy is.
Takeba dodged the attack. Finish this. Takeba finished the enemy. You won.
Nothing like a
Now
real
let's move
fight.
on.
Went off without a hitch. Let's get going.
we're getting there. No Hulksters lately. Kind of thought we'd see another Hulkster or two.
We got the upper hand.
Takuma, finish the enemy.
Okay.
The enemy's down. Good hit.
Do it again. I'll just kill it anyway.
Good. There's one less to worry about.
I'm sorry, Desi. That sucks. Did they give you any sort of timeline on it?
Two enemies remaining. You can do it.
Only Chicago, I'm telling you.
One less to worry about.
Nice.
All right,
This
you won.
momentum up.
Great work out there.
All right. Who's next?
All right. Let's go down here. Hi.
Takuma, finish the enemy.
Nice thing is that they're doing we are out leveling them because the damage they're doing is not good. But this is great because the monster that's guarding the next area that we can't get through yet, I'm going to wait till we get Iori back before we go up there and try that again, is a bastard.
Nicely done. Enemy eliminated. Just one target left. Finish this. You won. Now let's move on.
Alright then, moving on.
So the more of these levels up we get, the higher level we are, the better off we're going to be fighting that damn thing. Yep.
Time for a fight. They shouldn't be a problem. Akihiko took out one target.
You're going after that one. Good.
Takuma, finish the enemy. All right, you won. Great work out there.
All right. Who's next?
Who's next? Funny thing is I had no idea when I started buying, games, PlayStation games in particular. I really had no idea that things would be worth a lot of money.
Hit 'em hard and fast.
But hell, if they're not.
Good. That's one less to worry about.
Nice.
Good. That's one less to worry about. Two enemies remaining. You can do it.
Got you.
I can read you like a book.
Excellent. You avoided it.
Oh, you're kidding. I mean, I hate to waste his attack on something small, but at least
One target left. Finish this.
we go. Ah, now we got him.
You dodged it. Well done.
Go get him.
All right,
Nothing
you
like a
won.
real fight.
Great work out there.
There's our level up for Principality. Dodge Electric.
All right, who's next?
I'm next. I am the last one. Yeah, fun stuff. But I had no idea there would be like games that would be worth a lot of money, and now I'm so glad. I mean, truth is that when I was a Ute, I traded in a lot of Super Nintendo games I wish I wouldn't have, because they're worth a lot of money now too. But I didn't know any better. And nowadays, you know, when I got my Saturn and PlayStation and my Sega CD stuff, I kept all that stuff. I didn't sell any of it. Yeah, didn't matter which order I took them down in.
Okay, let's keep on exploring.
I don't know what I'm gonna have for lunch. Oh yeah. Well, I still have a lot of games that are worth a lot of money. Don't get me wrong. When I did the Magic Knight Ray Earth thing, I started looking up some of the other Saturn titles I have, and I don't think I own any Saturn game that's not worth at least $100, except maybe for like Virtua Fighter or something. But
But you can act first.
okay, this is good. This could be. It's not going to be that good.
Not bad. Good. That's one less to worry about. The enemy's down. Good hit. Akihiko took out one target.
And Whiskey is Dreaming. Yeah, but I would have a lot of money. A lot more money.
That's one less to worry about. Oh no.
I used Sarah because Sarah had a huge knee lift that just
All right, who's next?
people could not. Most people did not see coming. All I had to do was just spam that knee lift and bam, pop them right in the face.
All right, let's do this.
And the original Saturn came with the original Virtua Fighter, and then right after they released that, they released Virtua Fighter 2, which looked so much better than Virtua Fighter 1. It wasn't even funny.
Good. That's one less to worry about. You won. Now let's move on.
Okay, let's keep on exploring. Stop getting in our way.
Then they had Virtua Fighter Kids, I remember that, and then, you know, Virtual On. They, Sega really cashed in on that Virtua Fighter engine like they did.
You won. Now let's move on.
Back in the day.
All right then.
How much more we got here? 697. Oh yeah, we're almost there. That was a long time ago, though. I remember us playing that Saturn. course, the funny thing about the Sega Saturn is the reason why all their stuff is worth so much frickin' money is because of how poorly it did sales-wise.
All right, you won. Great work out there.
It did really poorly here. And because of that, the games, a lot of the better games are hard to find. So your Working Designs games, there's, what, 4 or 5 of them? Now there's actually more than that, now that I think about it. They're pretty rare and hard to get a hold of. The last 3 games, the last Sega made 3 games on there. Panzer Dragoon Saga, Shining Force 3, and Burning Rangers, all rare. All worth a lot of money. Hell, even the original Panzer Dragoon is worth a whole bunch of money. I was kind of shocked to see that. But, like I said, Saturn, if you want to see how not to release a console, check out the Sega Saturn and what they did. That console was doomed from the start. From the very start.
Went off without a hitch.
And if you trace back every decision they could have made with the Sega Saturn, if they would have made the exact opposite decision, they would have been much more successful. But every choice they made was the wrong choice.
They have numbers, but you
The way they released it, who they released it to, how they did manage the sales of the games and all that. It's as horribly managed as a game console can be.
good. That's one less to worry about. Akihiko took out one target.
Okay. But trust me on that. It was just horribly managed console.
Went off without a hitch.
And the thing is that the Saturn is like persona non grata with Sega at this point. They don't even. We see all these Ultimate Genesis collections and all these things come out. Why don't they give any love to the Saturn? Where's the Saturn love? It's not like they didn't have any good games for it. There are several excellent games for it.
That's an enemy down. Good job, Takeba.
Ready whenever.
All yours.
Take it from here.
Yep, good.
Akihiko took out one target. Akihiko took out one target.
Now let's split it.
Go get him.
Everyone, follow my lead. Just like we planned. Good teamwork, everyone. Now on to the next.
A loss. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I have some Mega Man X games for the Saturn. They're American. But I do have import games from Japan too for the Saturn. Saturn was very easy to mod, so you can play Japanese games on it. All I gotta do is put a cartridge in the back of it. All right. Why does it still say I have? It's kind of weird. I bet you Clockwork Knight's worth some money. I bet you they're pretty valuable games. A lot of games that they released for that thing should have been gotten remasters.
Pay attention next time.
All right, the enemy's down. Talk about finish the enemy.
Yep.
Akihiko took out one target.
Oh no.
Give us down. She needs backup. Two enemies remaining. You can do it.
And then we missed. She can't get up.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Takeba's dizzy. Nicely done. Enemy eliminated.
Won that one
You won.
fair and square.
Great work out there.
Alright, let's get moving.
And this, just the Saturn, and they released it. When they released it to Toys R Us and specialty retailers like EB. I'm shocked they didn't. I'm shocked they didn't.
There's 4 of them. They have numbers.
I mean, they had the cartridge slot in the back. Why didn't they? You know.
Takeba finished the enemy.
I can read you like a book.
Excellent. You avoided it. Nicely done. Enemy eliminated.
But when they released it, they released it to certain retailers as an exclusive, 3 months for 3 months. The only place you could buy Saturn stuff was you damn right.
Akihiko took out one target.
Sega, they did so many wrong things they had the Genesis, which did really well.
Double dodge from Akihiko.
They rushed out the Sega CD.
What I like to see.
They completely rushed it. And no one knew how to make games for it. There's a ton of games for the Sega CD, but most of them are absolutely horrendous. Not saying they all are. There are some good ones on them, but the Sega CD had a horrendous library for the most part. Exclusivity, yeah, because at the time, think about it like this, Grizzle Entertainment. Back in the 90s, everybody wanted to get into Walmart.
3 targets. They're weak, so let's finish them quick.
Walmart was the place that you needed to, if you wanted to be successful in retail, you had to do Walmart.
Akihiko took out one target.
Well, after that 3-month or 6-month or however long it was exclusivity deal ran out, Walmart refused to carry it. They look, if we weren't good enough to carry it 3 months ago, we're not good enough to carry it now. Well, that just destroyed
Takeba dodged the attack.
them completely.
You dodged it. Well done. Nicely done. Enemy eliminated.
Easy peasy.
Don't disagree with you. You're absolutely correct. But they screwed that up.
Who's next?
And again, when Walmart told them to sit on it and spin, that just killed the console right there. They wouldn't carry Saturn games even for the longest time. When Sega was clearancing everything out, Walmart finally took Saturn stuff. But
4 enemies.
then it was $100 more expensive than the PlayStation. Then on top of that, that 3-month exclusivity window, there was only like 4 games available for the console that entire time.
Excellent. Takeba dodged the attack.
So they were just not prepared with for the how to handle the Saturn.
Nicely done. Enemy eliminated. Excellent. You avoided.
Okay.
Enemy down. Good job, Takeba.
Like this opponent.
I was hoping she'd hit that one too, but
Excellent. Takeba dodged the attack. Akihiko took out one target.
there we go.
Well done. Let's continue exploring.
It was Virtua Fighter, Panzer Dragoon, Clockwork Knight, Daytona USA, and I think Bug came out at that time too. They had nothing else. Nothing else. And then they lacked third-party support. EA didn't support the damn thing. So you couldn't get Madden football on it.
Have numbers, but you can act first. Takeba finished the enemy.
And the Sega Sports stuff was okay, but like their football game was trash. The baseball game was good though. They did 2 baseball games for the Saturn.
Nicely done. Enemy eliminated.
So it was the exclusivity that they had was bad. They released it too early, so there was only 4 games available for it. Then on top of all that, they were way more expensive than the PlayStation. They're $100 more expensive than the PlayStation. So they really had no idea what they were doing, and by the time they tried to fix it, it was already too late. Sega was the first casualty of Sony getting into the video game market. They curb stomped the Saturn here in the West, something fierce. Now, in Japan, the Saturn hung on for a while, mostly because of the fact that Sega had a lot of good relationships with anime companies and manga companies, so they had a lot of games that came out that were anime based and all of that. It really wasn't until Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest came out exclusively on the PlayStation in Japan that Saturn was dead there.
You won. Now let's move on.
You and me both, Grizzled Entertainment. I bought a Saturn that initially because I looked at it. I was working in the industry at that point, and I had just watched Panasonic fold like a freaking chair, steel chair, because they had the 3DO, and that sucker was, you want to talk about expensive. It was way too expensive. So I looked at Sony as doing the same thing as Panasonic, is that I was like, okay, Sony's going to have a nice little run here. No, it really didn't. Well, it was too expensive. But it's like, oh, it's going to... It's too expensive and all that, but I didn't think PlayStation would be around. I thought they'd be around for a couple of years, and then they would get their butts handed to them by Nintendo and Sega, and that would be it. Little did I know
2 enemies remaining. You can do it.
that we were in for something else.
Good. That's one less to worry about.
There we go.
Alright then, moving on.
That's what I wanted there. The 3DO was what, $600 or something like that at that time. That's without the inflation that we have now and all that. It was a great, as far as hardware goes, it was a great piece of hardware. It was the only place for a long time that you could get Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
You won. Now let's move on.
I can tell you that much.
Alright, let's get moving.
And it had a great video player in it, so if you played like Wing Commander 3 on it, the cutscenes looked amazing. Looked better on the 3DO than they did on the Sony PlayStation, to be honest with you. But unfortunately, it was too expensive. And it was an adult-based console, too, because of the fact that it had video CDs that were adult in nature that you could buy for it. I used to love dealing with customers with that. Nintendo did. The entire reason that PlayStation exists today is because Nintendo pissed off Sony. Sony came out during CES and said, here's the Nintendo PlayStation. We are partnering with Nintendo to have a CD-based console with them, and this is what it's going to look like. There's a prototype out there that works. And Nintendo thought that Sony was getting a little too handsy with development, that they were going to be muscled out of their own console. So the next day, 5, 6, 7 hours later, here comes Nintendo saying, we're partnering with Philips instead, leaving Sony with egg on their face. And Sony was pissed off. They were very pissed off that they got left at the altar, so to speak. And at that point, Sony supposedly had no interest in making their own console, but they took all that technology that they had and turned it into the PlayStation. And then curb stomped Sega first, and then they curb stomped Nintendo. And they've now curb stopped Microsoft.
That was a good workout.
So it's, I mean, just think about it like that. It's just if Sony would have been, if Nintendo would have not jilted Sony, if they would have gone with Sony instead of Philips, we'd be in a different world right now. There's Hulk Hogan.
This won't be easy. Keep your guard.
We would be in a different world right now because Nintendo would have released the PlayStation, Nintendo PlayStation. Oh, we're doing that? Okay.
Excellent. Good hit.
That's right. Let me tell you something, brother.
Direct hit on their weakness. Just what I'd expect, Akihiko.
Why aren't we hitting him the right way? Okay, well, whatever.
Well done. Let's continue exploring.
All right, who's next?
But that totally would have been interesting to see how that would have turned out if Nintendo would. There's a all with, if you believe in the multiverse and things like that. There's probably a timeline out there where Nintendo did stick around with Sony, What's the matter, buddy?
You dodged it. Well done.
Because supposedly at the time, the only person, I can't remember what his name is, the father of the PlayStation. He was the only one that really wanted to get Sony involved with video games. Sony looked at themselves as being much higher class of a company than to release video games. They looked at video games as being, you know, it's a children's toy. We don't make children's toys. We make high-end electronics. That's what we do. We don't have to worry about making video games. What are you talking about? But he was big into it and wanted Nintendo to partner with Nintendo, and then
4 enemies.
they'd already partnered before. That's the other thing that probably not a lot of people realize. The reason why the music chip or the sound chip in the Sony PlayStation, or I'm sorry, the Super Nintendo is too freaking good, is because it's a Sony chip.
Akihiko took out 1 target.
They partnered with Sony for that chip. Nice, okay.
Took out 1 target.
Good boy.
Akihiko's been poisoned. Can anyone cure him?
He doesn't need to be cured. He's fine.
That was a good workout.
Oh, we're trying to get more levels up. I would love to see that timeline, though. I would love to see that timeline. What happened if Nintendo had elected to stay with Sony instead of going with Philips? Because the Philips CDI was a piece of shit. You want to talk about a horrible, horrible, horrible console with horrible games? Was that?
You won. Now let's move on.
Absolutely horrible.
Alright, let's get moving.
Let's get moving. Have they not leveled up yet? I mean, I'm just looking for this. No, they haven't yet. Okay. But yeah, it was. It's they always say that the superhero breeds the villain, you know, something like that in comic books.
They're weak, so let's
Well, in this case, Nintendo did. They created their antagonist.
Akihiko took out 1 target.
Pretty good hit.
You've been poisoned. Can anyone treat it?
Let's finish this.
Good. That's 1 less to worry about.
That's gonna hit me.
Successful dodge from Akihiko. Impressive as always.
Looking like a real fight.
Alright, let's get moving.
Let's get moving. Amazing to think about, though. But again, according to Nintendo, they thought Sony was getting a little handsy with development. They felt like that Sony was trying to muscle them out. And would Sony have done that? Very possibly.
Akihiko took out 1 target.
But I know that Nintendo,
Do you think you can hit me?
I mean, hell, I mean, if you really want to look at the CDI, it's got 1 below average Mario game on it, and it's got 3 of the worst Zelda games. 3 bad, horrible Zelda games on it.
That was a good workout.
Like, absolutely horrible. What was it? Wand of Gamelon, Book of something or another, and then Zelda's Adventure, and they were all pretty terrible. Nintendo refuses to admit they even exist, even though they do.
Talk about finish the enemy.
And that one's down.
That's one less to
His
worry.
defense is up, so let's take this one out first.
Akihiko took out one target. You dodged it. Well done. Well done. Let's continue exploring.
Alright then, moving on.
Yeah, we're starting to run out of magic, so I'm okay with it. Because we have managed to string together some nice levels up here. Really going to help out later on.
Hit him hard and fast.
Ah!
Akihiko took out one target.
His attack is up. Let's take him out.
I count 3 enemies. Stay alert. Takeba finished the enemy.
Ooh, that was close.
Excellent. Takeba dodged the attack. Nicely done. Enemy eliminated. All right, you won. It's over. Great work out there.
Whew. Alright, let's get moving.
Mm-hmm.
3 targets. They're weak, so let's finish them quick.
Let's do it, eh? Okay, we're gonna go in here.
Good. That's one less to worry about.
One less to worry about. It's 11.
2 enemies remaining. You can do it.
You can do it.
Nicely done. Enemy eliminated. You've been poisoned. Do you have a cure?
Don't need to worry about it. My goodness. Still not yet. Okay. No. We'll get there and then we'll get out of here. Because we're going to have to do some studying. We've got to get our schoolwork done.
This shouldn't be a problem.
Oh, that was wrong. But hey.
Successful dodge from Akihiko. Impressive as always.
That was close.
Takeba finished the enemy. Akihiko took out one target.
Yep.
Just one target left. Finish this. All right, you won. Great work.
Solid work. Oh my god, okay. Oh my crap.
Alright, let's get moving.
Oh, there's spaghetti in there. Leftover spaghetti. I might just do that. Pretty good spaghetti.
Three enemies. They shouldn't be a problem.
Nice.
Takeba finished the enemy. You dodged it. Well done.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Enemy eliminated. Takeba's speed is down. Well done. Let's continue exploring.
Went off without a hitch. Let's get going.
What's your definition of without a hitch? There we go.
Three targets. They're weak, so let's finish them quick.
I like the way she says they're weak. Like, are they really weak?
Akihiko took out one target.
That's gonna hit me.
Successful dodge from Akihiko. Impressive as always.
Yeah.
Akihiko took out one target.
There we go.
All right, you won. Great work out there.
Malachite!
Went off without a hitch.
Something like that.
Get going.
Still looking for that elusive level, elusive levels up for the main character and Takeba. I thought we'd have gotten them by now.
Akihiko took out one target. You dodged it. Well done. Excellent. Takeba dodged the attack.
It's a Ouija table or whatever.
You won. Now let's move on.
I sure did. That's what I do.
Alright, let's get moving.
Let's get moving. I have mozzarella in there too. I might do that. We'll see. I'm hungry, so I know I want to eat something that's going to stick to my ribs, so to speak.
Pay attention next time.
Oh, here we are. Okay.
Good. That's one less to worry about. Akihiko took out one target. Akihiko took out one target. Well done. Let's continue.
Well done. You did it. Shuffle time. Shuffle time.
Alright, let's get moving.
Alright, this is getting odd. Where the hell is that level up? 64. 143. Okay. We're getting there. I'm out of bread, so I can't make myself a sandwich.
Takeba, finish the enemy. Good. That's one less to worry about.
What?
Too slow.
Successful dodge from Akihiko. Impressive as always. Nicely done. Enemy eliminated.
Ooh, that was close.
Excellent. Takeba dodged the attack. Well done. Let's continue exploring.
Yeah, garlic bread goes really well with spaghetti, of course. Who's got the most? There we go. Levels up. Kind of shocked we've gone this long and it hasn't happened yet, but that's just me. Come along this way, might as well finish the job. The jorb.
Takeba, finish the enemy.
Pardon me.
Ooh, that was close.
Excellent. Takeba dodged the attack. Nicely done. Enemy eliminated. Akihiko took out one target.
Works for me.
Just one target left. Finish this.
Alright, hon, be careful. Make sure you hang on to your receipts, too, so you can get reimbursed for that stuff.
All right, you won. Great work out there.
Alright then, moving on.
As if she can hear me. For all I know, she can't hear me.
Another day on the job.
Buddy, it's okay. Yeah, you're a good boy.
That's an enemy down. Good job, Takeba. Takeba, finish the enemy.
I like it when a plan comes together.
Takeba's down. She needs backup. You dodged it. Well done.
It's payback time.
Takeba's back on her feet. It's time to retaliate. Well done.
Like a real
Let's
fight.
continue exploring.
Yes.
Good workout.
It was a good workout. Yeah, it was. 2 experience points to level up. So we're going to level him up finally, and then Takeba will be last.
Hit him hard and fast.
Good. That's one less to worry about.
What is this?
Sure did. Nice.
Done. Enemy eliminated.
Saw that coming.
Successful dodge from Akihiko. Impressive as always. All right, you won.
I like to see.
Great work out there.
It's a good boy. There we go. Level up for him finally.
That was a good workout.
Loss. Okay, once we get Takiba's level, we'll run up the stairs, take our first teleporter out so we can head back to Shul. But I'm happy we're on top of this, the level thing. I think we're doing pretty well.
This shouldn't be a problem.
They're weak, but they have numbers.
Ah,
Akihiko took out one target. Akihiko took out one target. Akihiko took out one target.
senpai.
All right, you won. Great work out there.
Alright then, moving on.
I think she's pretty close too. Let's just take a look here. 50. Yeah, she's pretty close. Oh, look at the Loch Ness Monster and see. That'll be about 250 whiskey. It's about 250.
There's four of them. They have numbers, but you can act first. Takeba, finish the enemy. I count 3 enemies. Stay alert. Nicely done. Enemy eliminated.
Okay. Attack's up on that one. Let's take that one out first.
That's an enemy down. Good job, Takeba.
Good, good, good.
You won. Great work out there.
Not gonna give us our level? Money. Nope.
Went off without a hitch.
Uh,
Let's get going.
gotta be one more fight, because of course it does.
There's 4 of them. They have numbers, but you can act first. Good. That's one less to worry about.
Whiskey's had enough of laying with me, so he goes into his bed. At least until lunch. Knowing him, once I come back from lunch to stream, he'll be like, "Hey! Laying next to you is nice and warm."
Akihiko. Impressive as always. Good. That's one less to worry about.
Okay. Oh, he has defense up. And attack.
Finish the enemy.
This one's not so bad. At least, what's it gonna boost? It's attack.
One target left.
Done.
It's over.
There's our Takiba level up. Just like I wanted.
Moving on.
Okay. Very successful run through here this time, just because getting Akihiko up to level 20 is actually quite nice. Getting the other characters up to 22. There's a rare shadow. Okay.
Excellent. You avoided it.
Yep.
Talking about finish the enemy. Don't slow down. Do you have a cure? Akihiko's been poisoned. Can anyone cure him?
Doesn't matter.
Alright then, moving on.
So there's a rare shadow. Yeah, there it is, right up there. Oh, there's a transporter here too. But let's see about this rare shadow.
Hey, isn't that one different from the others?
Hey, let's get that shot.
That's a rare one. Don't let it escape.
I'm gonna do my best.
Focus.
Nani?
The enemy's flanked. Almost had it.
Almost.
Went off without a hitch.
Nani?
Go.
All right. So that worked out. Hey,
Head back, but it's your call.
we are gonna head back. Now we're gonna show that 22. Good, 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 good. That's really good.
Yes.
Well, I can hear people talking again.
Hey, listen.
Turns out the cactus I bought, it's whole fake.
No way.
Okay, so they're telling us about seedlings. Oh yeah. Yeah, Whiskey will be paying very close attention to me as I'm eating. That's what he does. Okay, people want to meet with us. That's from her. Well, first... Oh, wrong. We need to see our social link guide to see who... 333332 is Justice, the treasurer. I do know we should probably go to the shrine and see that little girl.
Hey, what do you want to do next? It's your turn, okay? You get to pick.
I have to make sure I answer this correctly. Let's see. Maiko. Triple brown cow, triple brown cow, triple brown cow. Okay, so we doesn't matter.
Aw, I hate the seesaw. It makes my butt hurt.
Haha.
I don't want to go home. I don't like it there.
Oh, why is that?
Can we stay here a little longer?
Here we go. I am thou, thou art our I.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create the persona of the Hanged Man Arcana.
said they were getting a divorce.
No, no.
Not to, but they won't listen. They probably don't care about me. Hey, you'll play with me again later, right? We're friends now.
Yes, we are.
Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. You have to come see me, okay?
We will.
Welcome back.
All right.
Okay.
You have some. That'd be correct.
Okay. We're going to go back to Tartarus because it looks like we have everybody now.
Yes.
Alright, just leave everything to yours truly.
Okay, we are full on health, and we have the best weapons and armor we can get right now. Let's try this.
Alright, let's go. What's next?
Has no weaknesses and will blight light and dark magic.
I'll go with. Carmen!
Now's the time.
The best specialty.
No.
Let's see. How about one of these?
Seriously?
How?
Takeba's down. She needs backup.
Too slow.
Successful dodge from Akihiko. Impressive as always.
Never mind.
Okay, he has no weakness.
You better watch it. Focus.
Just like that. Down on my knees here.
Akihiko's down. Someone do something.
Okay, let's see.
Pull the trigger.
Yeah, well. Might be a waste, but we're gonna do it. Because this guy has no remorse.
Can't stop
Yeah, he studies our weaknesses.
For him.
What to do? Carmen!
In this situation,
Gotcha!
All right,
Now let's finish.
do it.
Everyone, follow my lead. Better grip those teeth.
I'm just getting started.
Good job, Iori. Now strike back.
Do it again, baby.
Well done. Let's continue exploring.
We did it. I am so happy we got that through that. And Iori gets his level up.
All right.
Our equipment sends a bit more range to spare. Shouldn't be a problem. Figure out the connections on my issues. Well, keep exploring for now. Which means we're probably going to have someone take her place, and then she's going to join us, our party, which I am completely in favor of because it is Mitsuru, and she's awesome. It's a costume. Well, that makes me wonder about something then.
Is this?
Old document 2.
All right.
Because I know there was a floor.
Salut.
Salut. I gotta see if it's this one. That I didn't get the chests on. There's one we didn't get the chest on.
Hey, that looks like a rare chest.
It is. Is that better for her? No, it's not. Okay. I'll try one more floor. Or two more. Yep, this is what I was looking for. They have 2 chests here.
It'd be great if we could go to Tartarus regularly. Nothing beats getting actual combat experience.
A wakizashi is a weapon for... Let's just see. I don't think we can use it, but... Yeah, not as good. Alright about that. No, not as good. But it's a short sword, short Japanese sword. When you look at samurai swords that They have the one sword that's, you know, the katana, the long one. I don't think it's a katana, though, but it's a samurai sword. You know, big sword. And then they have a matching... Usually it's two swords. There's a dagger. And then there's the, the other one I'm thinking of, the wakizashi, which is like in between the dagger and the long sword.
Two weak enemies. You have the initiative. Yuri's taken one down.
Don't you do it. Good.
One target left. Finish this. This is our... They're on a roll.
Whatever. There's a rare shadow on this floor. Looks like that's it right there.
Hey, ain't that one rare?
Yeah, it sure is. Now we should have first strike here, I think. Yep.
We got
Rare
the upper
shadow.
hand.
Let's take it out here and now.
Oh, good. He's... Oh, this is good. He's enraged, so I don't think he's going to run. Nice.
Justice
Now
wins
let's move on.
again.
All right then, moving on.
We heading up these stairs?
And we will, just when we're done.
Oop, I spot.
We'll have to drop by the police station and sell off all this crap we've been accumulating as well.
All right, squad, move out.
But we did make it to the next area, which is nice.
Another day on the job.
They're weak, but they have numbers. All right. The enemy's down. The enemy's down. Good hit.
God.
The enemy's down.
It's almost like they're all weak to the same thing. Nice. Gimme, 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 gimme. Wizard's
That
Candlestick.
certainly went well.
Yeah, it sure did.
Three targets. They're weak, so let's finish them quick. Akihiko took out one target.
I feel sick.
You've been poisoned. Do you have a cure? Finish this. Talk about finish the enemy. Akihiko's been poisoned.
Yep.
Can anyone cure him?
No.
Well done. Let's continue.
I don't know what the hell happened there, but I'll take it.
All right, let's get moving. Found the stairs.
Yeah, but there's something back there. At least there's another area we haven't explored yet.
Looks like we've mapped.
Cursed paper. It's cursed paper. Ha! We don't need cursed paper. That's what Yarnwitch uses to write down her spells on. Is the cursed paper. Another rare one.
Nicely done.
And there's a locked chest here too. Oh, I see the rare ones right up here. I want to hit him in the back so we can have that uninterrupted turn. Where are you at, you got away. Little shit. Okay. You can do about that, I guess.
Dude, ain't that a rare chest?
Yeah.
Two weak enemies. You have the initiative. Akihiko took out one target.
Not bad. No.
You won. Now let's move on.
Lemon squeezy. Oh, give that to me. The balloon of anonymity.
Keep on exploring.
How many? Well, it's got 2. Apparently, if it's got 3, it takes 3 shard Twilight Fragments to open it. It's got something pretty cool in it, like a costume or a weapon. 2s and 1s doesn't appear like.
Hey, doesn't that chest look kind of different from the other?
Yeah, see, it's got 1 fragment. Let's just see. Oh, it shows what I know.
Hey,
I appreciate it.
one teleporter sighted. It'll take us back to the entrance, but I'm down to keep going.
Well, no, we're gonna keep going then.
Let me show you what I
They
got.
shouldn't be a problem.
They won't be once we get to Takiba because she's gonna take them all down.
That's an enemy down. Good job, Takano.
Or not. I guess she can even miss.
Not good. You've been knocked down. Good. That's one less to worry about.
Can't break me.
That's an enemy down. Good job, Takano.
Now I'll get him. That's what I was trying to do to begin with.
That went great.
All right.
Getting even stronger.
Yeah, I like it.
Doing pretty well.
Yeah.
So this is
Yeah, but you know what? If we're gonna run ourselves out of stamina, there's a teleporter right there, so we can actually do that.
Two enemies detected. They're no threat to us.
Just one left.
Good. That's one less to worry about. All right, you won. Great work out there.
Okay.
that was a good workout.
Damn sure was.
What to do?
'Cause he can kill, and I
Finish the enemy.
don't like that.
Hold on. The enemy's down. Good hit. Nicely done. Enemy eliminated.
There we go. We're good.
You won. Now let's move on.
All right, who's next?
Who's next? Yeah, I think it's gonna be spaghetti for lunch. I'm getting hungry for it. Might be an Italian kind of day
They're weak, so let's finish them quick.
because since I don't know what time my girlfriend is getting home,
Focus.
we might be doing like Little Caesars or something.
Fury's taken one down. Two enemies remaining. You can do it. Two in a row. Just one left.
Good.
Finish the enemy. Well done. Let's continue exploring.
There we go.
Alright, now, back to business.
Back to business. And business is booming. Good old fashioned fun. What do we got here? Alright. You. Down.
Hit him hard and fast.
Oh, that one. Good.
Akihiko took out one target. Excellent. You avoided it. Hold on. Takeba's under distress.
Okay, it's go time. How's that? One, stay focused.
Akihiko took out one target. You dodged it. Well done.
Nice.
All right, you won.
wins
Great
again.
work out there.
Alright, now, back to business.
Back to business. Nothing? No, there's a way around that.
All right. Salut.
Yes.
Hope we don't run into any creeps here.
Yeah, we are.
Shadow spotted.
Two weak enemies. You have the initiative. All right. The enemy's down.
Carmen!
Nice going, Junpei. You did it. You're so... Hey, y'all. This is so good.
Shadow spotted. What's the plan?
Oh, no. It's a shadow. What are we ever going to do?
Two weak enemies. You have the initiative. Akihiko took out one target.
Get it.
Be gone. Just kidding.
Let's do the same thing for our next fight.
Yeah, that's good. Hey, y'all. We're going back upstairs here. There's our rare one again. Let's see if we can get him. Got him running off. Got him. Now let's see if we can get him for good.
You're in luck. That's not an enemy you see often.
Not bad.
All right.
You won. Great work out there.
All right. Who's next?
That one.
Four enemies. They're weak, but they have numbers. All right. The enemy's down.
What to do? Persona.
The enemy's down. You're a good hit. The enemy's down. Good hit.
Get him. I don't think we got the X. I mean, we got the XP. 885, 957, 613. Okay. We're still 22 though, right? Yeah. I thought for sure we would get to a position where they were going to level up as well.
Hope we don't run into any creeps here.
I know a couple of creeps.
There's a shadow.
Very good.
Hit him
Two
hard
weak
fast.
enemies. You have the initiative. Akihiko took out one target. Well done.
Easy peasy.
Let's continue exploring.
Lemon squeezy.
All right. Now, back to business.
That's the Hulkster, brother. That's not the Hulkster.
This will be a difficult battle. Stay focused.
I don't know what this weakness is. It's not that.
What next? I won't lose.
Or that.
One step at a time. Let's go.
Or that, but he's shocked, so that's good.
Next.
It's, that's it. It is Lion-O. So fire is his weakness. Do it. That'll do it. I thought that'd have been the Hulkster, brother, but it's not. Right.
pretty well.
Ah, that worked out. Pretty pleased with it.
There's a shadow.
I see.
Now's our chance.
Okay.
That's an enemy down. Good job, Akiba. Try switching teammates to hit the enemy's mission. Alright,
There we go.
This should end it. That went great.
Perfecto.
Perfecto. Any others? Yeah, there's two more up here. We are trying to level them up. It's a hand.
Hit 'em hard and fast.
Good.
Akihiko took out one target. Alright, you won. Great work out there.
I'm just afraid to look at our. I only have 98,810 yen.
This shouldn't be a problem. What to do? Carnage!
Alright, the enemy's down. Nicely done. Enemy eliminated. Akihiko took out one target.
Good.
Well done.
We won.
Let's continue exploring.
Or shuffle time. Shuffle time.
And that's a wrap, folks.
He didn't even have the thing over his head, so we really surprised them.
Alright, the enemy's down.
Let's finish this.
Akiba, finish the enemy.
Ah! Jackass! Nice.
Alright, you won. Great work out there.
That went way too long.
And that's a wrap, folks.
Another one up there. I'm pretty pleased with the way we have managed to move forward with our levels.
They shouldn't be a problem.
You say that, but
Focus.
good.
He's taken one down. Not good. You've been knocked down. Nicely done. Enemy eliminated.
We're just getting started.
We got him.
You won. Now let's move on.
Okay, let's keep on it.
Actually, no. There we go. There we go, baby. Nothing up here. Okay. Well, okay. Tell you guys what, we have gotten to a good spot where we can go to lunch. So here's what's going to happen. I am going to away for lunch for about an hour. Go and have some pischetti and enjoy that. Unwind for a few minutes. When I come back, we're going to pick up right where we're leaving off, playing Persona 3 Reload. I definitely hope you guys will join me for that, as we are going to level up and see where we can go. See you in a bit, Grizzle Entertainment. Thank you. And it's going to be, we'll continue moving on into this story and leveling up. I feel pretty good about where we are level-wise, and we are continually building on that, so that's good. So I'll see everybody here in about an hour. If you guys have not done so yet, please follow me on Twitch and Twitter at Evil Enigma, and subscribe to me on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, smash the like button and comment. Share my stuff. Let everyone know that I'm here. Trying to get to 500 subs. I really need help with that. So I'll see everybody here in about an hour. You guys take care of yourselves, and I'll be back soon.